Hello and welcome to the video. Today we are talking about the Rolex Starbucks, 2 years on the wrist. What are my thoughts? And we're going to basically review the watch. I'll go over the specifications, the history, some other interesting things. So stay with us. Also, just a little plug to let you know I'm selling this watch here. This is the Rolex Explorer 1. Beautiful, clean, classic watch. It is a 2024 model and I'm selling it for 26,000 dirham, which is about $7,070 US, if you're wondering. So if you're in, that's cheaper than anything you'll find on the internet. So if you're interested, send me a message, ideally on my Instagram, and I'll get back to you. I'm based in Dubai, so if you're in Dubai, great. I do go to London from time to time, so if you're in London or the UK, maybe we can do something there too. But yeah, let's go ahead onto today's video and talk about the Rolex Starbucks. So the Rolex Submariner, specifically the reference 126610 LV, better known as the Starbucks. Why Starbucks? Well, it's that striking green ceramic bezel paired with a sleek black dial. Reminds people of the coffee giant's logo. I've been wearing this beauty daily for the past 2 years through adventures, meetings, and trips in the sea, and everything in between. In this video, we'll cover its history, specs, my honest experience with it, and also some celeb sightings. If you're thinking about adding one of these to your collection, stick around. This is going to be a fun 8 minutes. Let's jump in. First, a quick history lesson on the Rolex Submariner to set the stage. The Submariner story starts back in 1953 when Rolex introduced it as the world's first dive watch, guaranteed waterproof up to 100 meters or about 330 feet. It was born out of a need for a reliable tool for professional divers, inspired by Rolex's earlier experiments with waterproof cases like the Oyster from the 1920s. The official debut came at the Basel Watch Fair in 1954 with reference 6204, featuring a rotating bezel and to track the dive times, luminous hour markers for low light visibility, and that signature Oyster case. Over the decades, the sub evolved into a cultural icon. In the 1960s, it gained the date function with the reference 1680, and it starred on the wrist of James Bond in films like Dr. No, cementing its status as the ultimate adventure watch. In the 1970s and 80s, brought improvements like higher water resistance to 300 meters and the addition of a date magnifier, the Cyclops lens. By the 20s, Rolex introduced ceramic bezels for the first time, scratch resistant, starting with the Cerachrome insert. Now, green bezel subs have their own lineage. It kicked off in 2003 with the 50th anniversary Kermit, reference 16610 LV, with its black dial and green aluminum bezel. Then came the all-green Hulk in 2010, reference 116610 LV, with a green dial to match. Our Starbucks arrived in 2020 as part of Rolex's updated Submariner lineup, blending the black dial of the Kermit with the ceramic bezel tech of the Hulk, but in a slimmer, more modern 41mm case. It's the Rolex refining perfection, timeless design meets cutting-edge engineering. Alright, let's check out some of the specs of this reference 126610 LV. This is a Submariner date model, so it packs all the essentials of a pro dive watch with everyday luxury. Starting with the case, it's crafted from Rolex's signature Oyster steel, a super durable 904L stainless steel that's corrosion resistant and polishes to a mirror. The diameter is 41mm, up slightly from the previous 40mm for a bolder wrist presence, but it's still super wearable at about 12.5mm thick. The screw down crown and case back ensure 300 meters of water resistance, way more than any of us would probably need. The bezel is unidirectional, rotatable with a 60-minute scale on the green Cerachrome. Now, the watch is accurate to minus or plus 2 seconds per day, but to be honest with you, I've had mine for 2 years and it's been spot on. So that's the quality that you get with Rolex. Finally, the Oyster bracelet, 3-link stainless steel with a glide lock extension for the fine adjustments and a flip lock for security. It's comfortable, secure, and screams quality. Now, the meat of the review. What's it like living with the Starbucks for 2 years? Spoiler, it's been an absolute joy, but not without a few nitpicks. First off, comfort is top notch. At 41mm, it fits my 7-inch wrist perfectly. Not too bulky, not too small. The Oyster bracelet drapes smoothly, and I've adjusted it for everything from suits to wetsuits using the glide lock. I've taken it diving in the ocean, hiking in the mountains, and even to black tie events. Water resistance holds up flawlessly. No fogging up, no other issues with submersion. So I've loved wearing this watch. For me, it's the perfect size, super comfortable. And the beautiful thing with this watch is it literally just goes with everything. You can wear it with a suit if you want to. You can wear it while playing sports, and you can wear it on the beach. It fits with everything. It's just that perfect balance. I've picked up a few little scratches here and there, but that's to be expected. But the actual bezel, it looks so perfect because of the scratch resistant ceramic. Sapphire crystal also looks absolutely perfect because of its scratch resistant nature. So yeah, this watch for a daily watch, you can't beat it. And obviously, because it's Rolex's stainless steel, that is not easy to scratch either because it's so tough. But yeah, as you can see from the video here, this is what you can expect after 2 years of wear. The watch, it does, on the clasp especially, it does pick up a few little scratches and nicks. So, I've had this watch, like I say, for 2 years. I have worn it as a daily quite a lot. I've rotated some watches in and out, but this is what you can expect the watch to look like after wearing it for a couple of years. And it's going to happen. So, but it's it is a durable, resistant watch. I really, really do love this watch. And for me, this watch has a lot of sentimental value because I spoke to the authorized dealer, the Rolex authorized dealer, leading up to the birth of my daughter, and I said it would be great if you could sort me out with a nice watch to celebrate the birth of my daughter. Round about the time of the birth of my daughter that I got the call for this watch, and when I went in to collect it a few days after her birth, they backdated it 2 days from when she was born. So it's kind of cool that the date of the watch matches the date my daughter was born, which I thought was a nice sentimental touch. So yeah, really enjoy it, love it, great watch, not too flash, still very good Rolex quality. And if you're lucky enough to get the phone call from the AD, I would go ahead and take them up. Also, because it trades above retail, which always helps. So yeah, the Starbucks does do better on the grey market than the normal Submariner. Now, I bought my watch round about 2 years ago. I can't remember exactly how much I paid, but I want to say it was around about £8,000 or £7,000, and I know that it's gone up since then. Trades, 2,000 over retail. So if you can get your hands on one, it is a good buy. So overall, after 2 years, I'd buy it again in a heartbeat. It's not just a watch, it's a companion that's aged gracefully with me. Now, the Starbucks has caught the eye of some of the Hollywood's A-listers. For example, actor Tom Holland has been spotted wearing it. Also, I believe Steve Will Do It gifted one of his friends the Rolex Submariner. And I know Mark Wahlberg also owns one. David Beckham has been seen wearing one. Who else have I seen wearing one? Ellen DeGeneres has one. Sort of proof also that the watch can be unisex, not just for men. So there you have it, my 2-year love letter to the Rolex Submariner Starbucks. It's a blend of history, innovation, and everyday reliability that few watches can match. Now, if you're in the market for one, then it's worth the chase. Also, you know, you can still get these from the AD, and I think it's possibly got a little bit easier. However, getting one of these as your first watch from the AD could be difficult because the nature of trying to get stainless steel sports models from them, especially if they've got a coloured bezel. So you might need a previous spend history with them in order to get this watch. So you might have to go via the grey market. But if you do have a relationship with the AD, then asking for one of these, you know, like they say, if you don't ask, you don't get. But that's all for today's video. If you are interested in buying the Rolex Explorer, feel free to send me a message on my Instagram, 26,000 dirham. So yeah, if you are interested, feel free to give us a text. That's all. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Guys, also just a reminder that if you are interested in selling a watch, especially if it's a Rolex sports model, please feel free to send me a message and I'll happily give you a quote, especially if you're based in Dubai.